All right. How's everybody today? Thought I would come on and just talk about some stuff. I didn't have anything planned for today because we were supposed to go over to Seattle today to do some racing with the guys on the west side, and they had to postpone that race until next Saturday because of the all the snow and stuff we've gotten in the last 7 days. I mean, holy schmoly's! I guess Snoqualmie Pass has gotten 4 feet of snow in the last 30. Well, this is a couple days ago, but in the last 36 hours. So they postponed that race until next Saturday. So I didn't have anything planned for today. So I thought I'd just come on, talk about some things, give you some news, talk about a couple things. Have you guys seen the Tome has released the new pictures of the painted versions of the Toyota and the Audi LMS cars. Look really cool. I guess the Audi by the look, the Toyota by the looks of it is going to be a set car, which kind of sucks. I like that. I love that car. I guess the Audi will be available as a single and in that set. So hopefully they'll make the Toyota a single car to be able to buy too, so you don't have to buy the set as well to get that. So hopefully that comes out. Had breakfast this morning with two of our members, Jim Betts, which a lot of you guys know from the Facebook group, and Stan. Today we went out and had breakfast and talked about our upcoming point series that we're going to start probably in the fall in September. Ironed out a couple more things on that, and well, that's going to be a lot of fun. I mentioned it before, but I'll say it again about the classes we're going to be running. We're going to be running 4 classes every race weekend. We're going to be probably racing twice a month from September to about the first part of February. 4 classes every weekend. 6 of those classes are already chose. The fourth class is going to be a promoter's choice. So we're going to bounce between the 6 classes of cars every other weekend, and then there'll be a promoter's choice. So it'll be 4 classes run every weekend. The first 3 will be from those 6, and then there'll be a promoter's choice race as the fourth race of the day. So we're going to be racing T-Jets, freight cars, Magna Traction, HP7, original Aurora G Plus full body, and our magnet car class, and then the promoter's choice. So, like the first weekend will probably be, I got to make a schedule and we'll submit it to everybody this summer, get their approval and all that stuff. But like the first weekend would probably be like T-Jets, Magna Traction, and HP7 or G Plus. And then the next weekend would be Frey, HP7 or G Plus, one of those two that we didn't run last time, and then the magnet class. And then, of course, then you have the promoter's choice race the whole weekend. So, we were talking about it today. We're probably going to end up with individual champs. So there'll be a T-Jet champ, a Frey champ, an HP7 champ, a G Plus champ, a Magnet class champ, and then probably a Promoter's Choice champ, and then there'll be an overall champ. And then by the looks of it, I think we're going to have about 5 kids in this championship. So what we're going to do for the kids is we're going to offer them a Rookie of the Year title to the 5 kids, and it'll be just more than just your racing, because we got to talking about it with Stan today, and I'm not boasting or anything, but on pure driving ability, Shaden's got all the other 4 covered. It would probably be really close with Shaden and Allen, and then you would have the other 3. So what we're talking about doing for the kids is it'll be your points along with your behavior during the race weekend, your sportsmanship at the driver's station, and your sportsmanship as a corner worker. So and that'll be all voted on by the adults in the group to give a Rookie of the Year title to them the first year, and then the second year, probably when we do a point series again in 2020, 2021, we'll probably end up doing an adult champ and a kids champion until the kids get up, because like Elijah is 16, he'll be 17 this year, and he's going to be racing with us. So they'll probably stay in the kids category until 12 or 13, and then they'll bump up and run with the guy, with the kid, with the adults. So just got talking about that, and got talking about slot cars in general at breakfast this morning, and then we went out to Stan's house because Jim Betts, Stan's got a bunch of catalogs that Jim doesn't have for the website for shotcarcrazy.com. So we went out there to look at those. So be on the lookout for that. He'll be uploading some more catalogs here soon, mainly Tyco. Some of the older catalogs that aren't on the website. I think the newest one for Tyco that he has is like 72, 73, something like that. And Stan has some early 60s, late 60s catalogs. So those will be uploaded to the website here soon too. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't checked out slotcarcrazy.com, go check it out. Jim's doing a good job uploading catalogs, and remember there's going to be some manuals uploaded as well for AFX and Tyco from back in the day. So go check it out. It's really cool, really neat site. Jim's doing a great job with that. I think it's really cool that what he's doing and combined with what we're doing here in one big group is doing some really cool, getting some really good information out to everybody. So that's really, really cool. I also talked to Stan today about, noticed he had something new in his display case at his place that I asked if maybe we could borrow and do a review of. Alan, his oldest son, bought him an Ultra 5 set that he actually found here in town. It kind of makes me a little upset that I didn't find it, but I guess he found it at one of the antique stores. Complete set, everything's there, both cars, the whole nine. An Ultra 5 Aurora set, which is the slotless, the later slotless set that Aurora came out with. Talked to Stan about maybe using it for an episode for a review. So hopefully we'll be able to do that here down the road, maybe sometime this summer or something. We'll do a review of that Ultra 5 set that he got for Christmas from his oldest son. I'm going to try and start pulling some stuff from my friends here in town who have stuff that I don't have that we can start doing reviews of or use in episodes for showing you guys like chassis and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get to talking and moving some stuff around. We're getting to where the group's finally gelling back together again. If you guys want just a little history on our local race group, I started with the group in 1999, right after I met my wife and we started dating. She friended Tammy, who was somebody I worked with, and found out that she was dating Stan at the time, and that Stan was just getting back into slot cars. And I still had all my cars left. I wasn't into it, but I still had them, and it started my bug up, and that's where I got back into slot cars, was back in the late 90s. And we started racing, and he took me over to Don's house with someone he met through eBay here in town because he was buying a track for him to build his new layout. Everything came together, and we had kind of a small group of about 6, 7 guys, and then it kind of moved up to 9 guys. And Jump moved from the house he was in to the other house, to his new place, and he bought the tub track from our local hobby store that still owned it and redid it. We started racing on it, and then he bought a Bowman track and started racing on it. And then some of the guys started kind of moving away a little bit. We weren't racing as much because we would just get together every Sunday and race slot cars, and that's all we did. We didn't have a point series or anything at the time. We just kind of got together just to race slot cars, have fun, and all that kind of stuff, and kind of moved away a little bit from all of that. And so I started a point series to try and get everybody to race at least once a month. I think it turned out to be twice a month. And we went to, started racing and stuff. And at that time, I didn't have a whole lot of money, so my track wasn't really that great and didn't have a really good timing system on it. And nerves got frayed because other people had more than the other people. And I kind of stepped away for a little bit from that. And then I was about away, I think, for probably a year, 2 years. I was still into slot cars, and I tore the old layout down. Wasn't really building a new track or anything like that. And then a new guy kind of came into the group, Larry, and went to his house one time and raced on his little 4x8 racetrack, and I thought that was really cool. And that's where my layout came from originally, was the original 4x8. He built my track, and I started getting back into it. And then the group kind of fell apart even more after that. After I got back into the group again, started to fall apart and everything. And that's one of the reasons why I started Slotcar Crazy, was my way to keep my involvement and my enthusiasm up in the hobby. And for some reason, that has brought everybody back together, and now it's even stronger than before. I think our group was no bigger than 8 to 9 back in the mid 2000s, early 2000s. Now we're up to almost, with the kids and everything involved, we're almost up to 15 people in this group right now, local, except for Doug, who's out of the Tri-Cities, but he's just an hour away. But we're up to 15 people within the group, counting all the kids and everybody else, and it's really starting to re-gel. The tub track that Jump owned is now at Stan's house. Stan bought it from him, and it's getting back up a bit ready. That will be on. You guys will get to see that track here pretty soon. Actually, probably on a tune-up day or the first points race at his house. You guys will be able to see that racetrack. If you have ever been to the Fray or seen the tracks from the Fray, it is a close replica of Green Track with a couple of variances to it. So we'll be able to check that out here soon. But he now has that track. Kyle's track, Kyle Betts' track is I get from what Jim said today, is all wired and everything. I don't know if the timing system's up yet, but it's all wired. It's ready to run. Jim's track is pretty close. I think it just needs a timing system, and it'll be up and running. So we're going to have 5 racetracks. Plus, we're probably going to be using the oval once it's built as well. We're definitely going to be, as soon as the income tax money comes back in, we're definitely going to be getting back to that build. So don't be discouraged that there hasn't been anything on that build here in a while. We'll definitely be getting back to that build here soon. We're probably going to use it in the point series for a driver's challenge down the road. So that'll be, or probably for the promoter's choice race. That'll be really cool. I have a really cool idea for that race. And then, of course, we got Kyle, Jim. If you guys haven't seen his track, go check out Slotcar Crazy group page on Facebook. It is a Cars, the movie Cars, Disney Pixar Cars themed layout. It is really cool. It's a lock and joiner track. It's the old Aurora lock and joiner track. So it's a beautiful. They've done an awesome job with the detail in the scenery and everything. It's going to be a really fun track, and it's going to be really fast. There isn't anything smaller than a 9-inch corner on that racetrack, so it's going to be really quick. Cars on that racetrack are probably going to be really fast. It's going to be fun. Then, of course, we have Doug's, which you guys have seen a couple of times here on the channel, down there in the Tri-Cities. Kyle's, which we haven't seen yet, that's a track that they bought out of the Oakland area, out of the Central California, San Francisco area. Probably came from some of the Fray guys down there. So that track's going to be really fun to race on. And then, of course, we've got the Bowman, which we haven't raced on in probably 3-4 years, which is going to be really cool to get back to racing on that. And then, of course, we have my track, which you guys seen plenty of and everything. So it's going to be a really fun time, really cool, really neat. We're going to try and do some cool things with that. Maybe bring you guys some interviews and stuff with the people to race with. And something else I want to do this summer, we're going to have a couple of get-togethers this summer just to have fun and race slot cars. Thought it might be a cool idea to come on and show you guys and introduce you guys to the group. You guys have seen them in race videos and whatnot, but I think it'd be really cool for you guys to actually meet everybody, get to know who's who, and place names with faces and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really cool. So, gonna do that. Of course, we have the Super 2 build. Got most of the parts for it. I think we still need to find some rear wheels. I bought some AJ threaded ones, but they didn't have a threaded axle, so I need to find the actual original slip-on style Super 2s. I got to get with somebody who commented on a video about the original type pickup shoes. Got to talk to him. Find out how much he wants for those. Gonna have to wait till income tax time comes in, but we can pick up actually the original set what was originally on Super 2s in the beginning. That's gonna be kind of cool. So, and then we're gonna be buying a bunch of other parts and pieces, and hopefully some other stuff. Hopefully the the other things to make money for the channel are going to come into play here soon. Hopefully, we're going to have some merch for the channel so you guys can get shirts and probably shirts, hats, sweatshirts, maybe even some coffee mugs and some other stuff. I have found a website where we can do that, which is going to be really cool. So hopefully you guys will be able to purchase some of that. And it's something that I won't be doing. I'll be doing the designs for the shirt. It's called the place is called Spreadshirt.com. So you'll be buying it from them. I do the designs of the shirt. They sell the shirts. They provide all the shirts and all the how to ship it and all that kind of stuff. I make about $12 per shirt sold. So I'm assuming the shirts are probably right around $24, give or take. I'm not sure how much they actually cost. I gotta wait for my income tax to come in because I want to start a checking account with some of the money that me and my wife take from it for ourselves. So I can start a checking account so I can get that started so the money goes straight into that checking account and not our joint account, because then I'd have to figure out how much they put in there and pull it out. And so I want to set up my own bank account first before I start that, so my money goes right into that account. I'm going to move my admin money from YouTube to that account as well, so I don't have to move around and transfer and all that kind of stuff. So as soon as that happens, and as soon as this shirt up and ready to go, I want to buy one for myself first, just to get one in to show you guys the quality and all that stuff, because I've never dealt with them before. So I want to get that in before I actually tell you it's live and you can go buy it there. So I want to do all that first. So hopefully mid next month maybe, that'll be up and running. The news front on the job search, I still haven't found a new job yet. I'm still working at Shopco. I still have a job. I still have a job until April 5th. So I'm still looking. Hopefully something will come up soon, something better, something equivalent to what I got, if not more. And hopefully that'll all work out in the end too as well. So kind of a crazy thing. A lot of places are closing. A lot of people are losing their jobs, and it really sucks. But that's life, I guess. So hopefully we'll take care of that. And, other stuff in general. I do have some stuff ordered. Got a couple of chassis coming, some decal sets coming. They haven't arrived yet, so I'll show you guys when that stuff gets here. And then we'll order some other stuff when the income tax time comes, and we'll hopefully get that stuff in, do some really cool, look what the mailman brought, and get some videos up and running and everything. So next week, you're probably not going to see a bi-weekly feature car, because hopefully we're going to be in Seattle racing, so we'll be taping that, and hopefully, if the weather cooperates and the snow stops and kind of slows down a little bit, it's supposed to warm up next week, so hopefully we don't get as much snow, and the pass will be passable, and we can drive over there and run I think it's their 4th race in their point series over there. They're running stock G Plus freight car class and an IROC race over there. So we're going to go over there and see if we can steal some of their awards and bring them back over to the Central Washington area. And maybe we can get a couple of friends to go with us and have some fun. So we're bringing you guys that next week. And then hopefully the week after that, hopefully we'll have our income tax return in. Hopefully we'll have some stuff to do some things with. Hopefully I can get some parts. Maybe we'll start the Super 2 build. Maybe we'll be working on the new oval layout. Hopefully we'll get that in and a bunch of other stuff. So hope you guys have a great week. Sorry there wasn't a video up this week, but things have changed, so I just thought I'd come on and do some talking, give you guys some info and some information and whatnot. And hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are racing this weekend. Daytona 500 tomorrow. If you're racing, keep the wheels on the downside, the pin in the slot, and I hope you're doing well. And I love everybody here. I'll catch you guys next week, hopefully with some racing. And be safe, be sound, and I'm out of here. I'll catch you.